In this vlog, I share about things that I am working on in my creative and artistic life, as well as some things that I'm doing to make myself a happier and more productive person. So if that's something you'd like to hear about, stay tuned. Alright, so I have come to the store to procure canvases for all of my projects. I took stock of all the canvases I already have, big and small and all the different sizes, and I went through my idea notebook and saw how many I would need to make the projects that I have planned, and I need probably 17 more big canvases and 22 small canvases. Good thing they're only $2. Thanks to my mother, who taught me to always look for things on sale, I got all the canvases, hopefully for the whole summer, for between $1 and $2 a piece. Mount Kilimanjaro. We'll never reach the summit before the ice storm sets in. Jean-Claude, you must keep climbing. You must not give up. Oh no, oh no, ah! I'm sorry, Jean-Claude. I'll always remember you. And that, dear children, is why you should never go canvas climbing without any ropes. And now for more useful life advice. So, historically speaking, one thing that is really difficult for me is keeping my house clean. Because I have a tendency to live in squalor, like hoarders kind of squalor. So, the trick I have found for making myself clean the house is inviting people over while the house is still messy. So yeah, we totally need to have you guys over for dinner. I don't know, no occasion, just 'cause. That way I have a firm, fast deadline of when it absolutely, positively has to be done. Granted, the last couple minutes before they arrive usually finds me stuffing stuff in closets. Snaffles, why do you always have to be so obstinate? There. But I get the majority of it done, and it stays that way for several weeks afterward, which I'm so proud of myself about. So if you have that same issue getting your house clean, try inviting people over. Give yourself a due date that cannot be changed. Another thing to do with house cleanliness that I'm working on is every time I walk by something, put it away. It sounds little and stupid, but I don't normally do that, and I'm really working on it. So I'm going to go pick up that jacket and put it away right now. Putting the jacket away in the closet, hanging it on a hanger. Ta-da! That is my challenge for you today, oh cleanliness challenged friends like myself. Invite people over to get yourself to clean your house, and anytime you walk by something that is not where it is supposed to be, put it there. No excuses. So now for my art project for the day. My husband made a request that I not get too deep into Etsy art stuff before I did this for him, because he asked me to do it a few weeks ago and I still hadn't done it yet. This is his Strat guitar that I painted for him a few years ago, the bottom white design, and he used to have a white pickguard on it that had a matching black tribal design painted on that part, but he wanted to go with a black pickguard, so he asked if I could repaint the design on the pickguard in white. So that is what I am doing. I just use acrylic gesso for this. I really hope that someday I can find something that I can use on a guitar that you don't have to be quite so careful of scratching. Not scratching the guitar, but scratching the paint. It's pretty solid. I don't know, someday I hope I find something that is a little more durable. I have to do a couple layers of the color in order to get it to be bright and opaque, so you can't see the brush strokes anymore. So I cut out the parts where I went back over it because you don't want to see that. That's boring. And I kept thinking that I was done and deciding I wasn't done and going back and changing it. So looks like I'm just about through. And even after I was done, I added a little bit more. So there it is, finally finished. My art for the day. Thanks again for tuning into this week's episode of Glowbug. Watch for us again next week.